I'm about to do something incredibly stupid, and I wanted it clipped. I'm in Gorka. It's probably a bad idea to be in Gorka. Listen, they're everywhere. And they keep, like, hearing me from fucking miles away as well. I need a car battery or a battery charger and a generator. But this is fucking terrifying. The temptation to just get up on something and fucking start unloading, but I don't have enough ammo. Could do with a sheep, maybe. Jesus. That's a lot of priests. Round 4 started today. Sorry for not talking the stream. Yeah. Fucking... What's it? Yeah, round 4. Chain gang. Gang gang. They're in. They're doing their own thing. As am I doing mine. I have missed so many deadlines to try and get in contact with the fucking... Actually, do you know what? I'm gonna get in here and try and do that now. I've just been playing, honestly. Winding down, enjoying. Right, let me see here. It's nearly 1:15. Oh no, I'm gonna have to move my camera again. Advanced settings. Camera video settings. Upper left. Yes. Save. That fucking sucks there, man. Looks stupid. Okay. What am I doing? I wanted to get my stream up on my thing. For that reason. And I will be Is it not playing? Oh no, it is. Right, let me see. Right, okay, cool. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there on this frequency? Can you hear me? Over. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there on this frequency? Can you hear me? Over. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there on this frequency? Can you hear me? Over. Hello, hello, hello. Is there anybody out there on this frequency? Can you hear me? Over. If there is anybody out there on this frequency and you know what's going on, if there's anybody out there on this frequency and you know me and you're looking for me, I'm alright. I've moved away from where I was. I've moved somewhere more central, hoping to get a signal, because I wasn't picking up anything where I was and I got concerned for my safety. I hope somebody's fucking listening to this and you just can't reach me, but yeah, fucking I might stay on the line for a little minute and try and pick somebody up, but I don't know, it's a bit of a chore at the minute because I'm running out of battery and getting a bit concerned about it. Oh shit, hello? Hello?
Oh, can someone hear me on this frequency?
Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. It's, if you understand the code name Desmond.
Oh, Desi, yeah. Yeah, alright, Desi, how you doing? It's DayZ.
Shit. Easy, alright.
Alright, hello?
Alright?
That's good.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, I hear you loud and clear.
Alright, lads, sorry I've been fucking struggling to get on here on the right times.
No, don't you worry about it. Don't you worry about it.
It's good to hear your voice again.
Could I ask you a quick question?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to be blunt and quick about this. We need to come and get you.
Ah, fuck. Why?
Yeah. Things have gone bad. I'll explain when we get there, alright? Just tell me where you are and we'll be on our way.
Oh, fuck. Alright. Shit. I'm pretty central. If you guys want to go to Radio Zenit, and I'll meet you there.
Alright. You promise you're gonna be there?
Yeah. I fucking hope nobody else is listening to this.
Neither do I. That's why I need to be quick. Alright, let's go, Joseph.
Fuck. I'm going to wait until you guys are definitely there before I rock up, because I'll be outnumbered if I go up there on my own.
Alright.
Yeah. Right, so just, yeah, let me know when you're there.
Yeah, we'll be coming, alright?
Alright.
I'll make
Oh, shit.
sure there right now.
Shit, guys. Anybody there?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I was just gonna tell him that I'm turning on me mini radio because this fucking thing's nearly out of battery. So I might not be
Alright,
able to hear him
that's fine.
if they're trying to get me
I'm
again.
on the handheld right now, so we must be
Oh
close
right.
to each other.
Okay. All right. Nice one. Right. I'm flicking over. Right. Again, I did something stupid with the fucking... with the fucking radio. I was like broadcasting the whole time, didn't even check to see if my fucking Volpe was on. Genius. I'm a genius. Fucking get up. I actually kind of have to take a short break. Desi?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna, like, just fuck around here for a couple of minutes. No, I'm not gonna be on my radio. But I'll get back on in a minute, alright, if anybody's looking for me.
That's not a problem. I'll be at Radio Zenit. I'll hold down the fort. Don't worry about
Okay.
it.
Alone? Be careful. Jesus.
I'll be fine.
Oh, famous last words, right? Your fucking funeral, mate. I'll talk to you in a bit.
Exactly. It's my funeral.
He's a bit fucking dramatic, isn't he? Oh, shit. Hello. Hello, hello.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Did the guys get to the radio yet?
I'm almost there. Just a short walk away.
Oh, right, okay. Oh,
Nice,
fuck.
I'm not
I've
sure,
got
but I'm
wolves.
sure.
I've got wolves on me, so I'm gonna get
You got
somewhere.
wolves?
Yeah, wolves.
I'm gonna try and get inside somewhere.
Mhm. Yes, and they're getting close. I have managed to fight these off before, even without being in a house. So I'm not too
Oh
worried.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
Usually I shoot him. I might use me crossbow instead, because I don't want to track the dead. Here they come. Alright, buddy. Sup, Fido? Here, come at me, bro. You fucking little shit. Yeah, you too scared? Fucking should be, you little cunt. Killed him. There's only two.
That's good. Nice. Alright. Get yourself back on the road.
Nice. Yeah. Alright then. Fine. Shoot on. Oh, fuck! Oh, there's another one.
Oh shit.
Right, I'm in. I'm back in. It's alright. Fuck! Sneaky little bastards. They lured me out. What the fuck?
They must be getting smarter. Probably hungrier too.
Mm. Right, great. Now I've got fucking zombies now. somewhere I could shoot you, you little fuck. Got one. Other one's running away, I think. He lied to me before. Yeah, I'm good.
Nice. I've actually not been up here before. Radio's in it's a bit of a fortress. Whole main radio building. It's crazy.
You ain't been up there before, no?
No. I really haven't been further than the castle, to be honest. I've only stayed up north, so just those kind of main three towns. Novaya,
Right.
Severograd, and Nevada, Mitros, whatever it's called. Oh, I think I see moss.
Oh shit, alright, yeah, alright, I'm on my way. I would have been there by now. I need me fucking little
Hey, boys.
canine buddies. Coming.
Oh my!
Alright, Duchess, we're taking the, DayZ, we're taking the main radio building. Gonna use that as our kind of meet-up point.
Yeah, I'll see you there.
Alright,
Thanks for saying literally all three of my names and completely blowing all of my cover if anybody's listening. Fingers crossed that's not gonna bite me in the ass. Majestic AF.
Is he still on this frequency?
Yep, yep.
What is your you got an estimate how long you're gonna be?
But ETA 2 minutes or 3.
Nice one. That's all good.
Okay, yep.
Well, just here waiting.
If even that, I think I can kind of see yous already.
So she'll be here in 2 minutes, boys.
Yeah, I see yous. I'm coming, running down the hill.
There we go.
You ready,
Yeah,
anyone? Yeah, I recognize that fucking orange backpack anywhere.
So, boys,
Thank fuck you're here. Right. Come inside, I need to have a chat with you, Steph. Things have gone
Mind if I take the rest?
pretty fucking bad. Yeah, yeah. Take it.
okay. I can't wait to hear what the fuck this is all about. What's going on? Do I need to come upstairs?
Just
we're
come
coming
in this boy. Yeah. I've got the transceiver in here, but everything's off, so.
Okay.
I mean, the others can come in too, but.
Oh, yeah, shit.
Oh.
Oh.
Wrong side of the fucking screen, Joseph.
Alright. So, what's good or
Alright.
bad?
All transceivers off, we're all clear, no one's calling out to no one.
I can hear static, but mine says it's off.
I get that all the time. I think there's something wrong with these radios.
Yeah, they are about
Pull the
1,000 years
battery.
old, so.
Oh yeah, pull the battery. Good one.
But right, okay. To get down to the reason and why we've come and found you, Steph, is a couple of days ago I ran into Jerry on a road. He was in a car, I was in a car. I chased him down the road. He crashed. He's fine. But I brought him back to the castle.
Okay.
That's what Jaeger wanted me to do. And, you know, I kept him at the castle for a couple of days. Well, I say a couple of days. A day. Barely. And then I wake up the next morning and someone broke him out.
Okay.
Now, another thing that I wanted to say is that with this, it's most likely, and we've all come to the conclusion, that someone within the castle did this. Because all the codes on the doors, nothing was changed. It was all still all the code that we know, 2123. When I went over to the cell, there was a bunch of stuff on the floor. Bullets, boots, guns. So it's obvious that someone shot the gate open because they didn't know the code. And when I looked at the code on the door, or door to the cell, it was 2123. So someone had tried to break in with a different code. Then a car was also missing.
Okay.
A car, bullets, food, as well as all of Jerry's belongings that was in a barrel that I had stored stuff in. Now, we went down the list of people that this could be, and it's not good for anyone. And, well, I'm going to have to say it, but, I mean, you told us to be nice to him. But when he goes and does something like this, when he breaks out someone we've got in a cell, it's a little bit different. Because we went through everyone, I spoke to everyone in the castle, went down the line of people that it could be, people that knew Jerry, people that had a relationship with Jerry, people that actually, well, knew who he was. Could have been any of the new people. They don't know who Jerry is. And all they know about Jerry is what we've been telling them. Where I interviewed Hans and Sam. Couldn't have been them too. Hans hates Jerry. And Sam, well, Jaeger's cleared her, so I'm not going to try step there. It's not It's not my vision. It couldn't be me or Miller because we brought him in. It's not Jaeger or Sin, obviously. That left Joseph, Marcus, Daniel. Couldn't have been Joseph. I spoke to him the night before, and he's here right now. I've cleared him up multiple times. Marcus was last seen going out on a run, so he's not back at the castle.
Oh,
So he wasn't
shit.
located at the castle at the time. And that only left Daniel, who had recently started locking his room, stealing stuff from Joseph's room.
What?
Outright displeased at the rest of us. And that's where we've laid our suspicions for now. We don't know if it's him, but he's not at the castle and hasn't returned in a very long time. And a long time being since Jerry fled the castle. Because he was seen coming in by Hans and Sam from his hunting trip, which I knew he was on. And then, well, the day after, I bring Jerry in, and I wake up, Jerry's gone, and we can't find Daniel anywhere at the castle.
Okay. That does not sound good.
The reason why we pulled, well, we're trying to speak to you is because we're assuming that Jerry and Daniel are still together. Because, I mean, they fled the castle at the same time, what we assume, or at least that would make sense. But, so, Daniel knows about you and the operation that you're doing. And I'm not worried about Daniel doing anything to you, because he won't. But Jerry now has a reason to fucking hate us. And if Daniel let it slip that, you know, you were with us trying to get information on Julie and Jerry, I mean...
I've been
Jerry's a bit
thinking
impulsive.
about my tactics on it, though. It might not be ruined, because I was thinking that I was gonna, like, play the double agent card. Like, I was gonna try and go to them and be like, depending on how the conversation went, like, if they welcome me with open arms, all well and good, but if they were suspicious, I was gonna, like, say that I was on a mission, but I had decided to go over to their side on it, you know, that kind of way, and see how that panned out. I still want to try. Like, Daniel's one of my best mates. Like, even if Jerry, like, believes him, or, like, even if he tells Jerry that I'm on a mission, I'd say he will be forgiving about it, and he'll, like, you know, he would still want to be friends. Like, I don't think he'd ever attack me.
Because that's what I was worried about. And I'm also worried about, well, me and Joseph yesterday went looking for you in Novo Dimitrov. Elias was there as well for the end. We found what you left. You doing alright?
I'm okay now, yeah. It was a crazy chase, man. Like, I don't know if he was tracking me or if I was just really, really unlucky, but no matter where I ran, he would go past me on the road not long after, until I just ran into the woods and stayed away from the roads. I even ditched my radios because I thought he was finding me, but then he kept finding me still, so I was like, okay, it's not the radios, it's something else. Or a coincidence.
Yeah, it couldn't have been the radios because they're all analog. Can't track these fucking bricks that we carry.
Fair.
But
yeah.
Yeah, we found your notes. Luckily, we found the one in the bar first. It was the one coming into town, so we knew that, well, at least you were safe-ish, or that we knew that you had escaped. The one in the church, however, was a bit more scary, but obviously we found that.
He fucking crashed into the outer wall of the church while I was in it. I was like, okay, split-second decision. I finished the note, stuffed it under the thing, and I was like, I am out of here. And I ran out the door opposite the side where I could hear the engine, and just booked it into the woods, just as far as I could go, as fast as I could go. Like, that's what we said I should do, and I did it. I managed it. Thank God.
You did. You've
it was
done
close.
Very well.
It was close. It was close. I was pretty scared.
Glad you're here now, because my heart fucking dropped when I saw those notes that you'd met Phoenix. I was about to lose it because I feel responsible. I mean, I don't know what I'm saying to Joseph on the drive back from Nova, but regardless, the thing is, Jaeger wants you to come back to the castle. However, however, I don't know, Elias and Joseph, I don't see Steph in this room, so I don't think she's here. I think we can find her.
Don't know who she is.
Who the fuck is Steph?
Neither.
No clue.
Yeah, I don't know who that is. So, I
Right.
think that we'll say that you made contact with us on the radio, and we guaranteed your safety, but you pushed to have the operation continue. I'll relay that to Jaeger. I'll tell him to turn it round.
Nice.
Because I've got faith in you still. I just, I really want you to be careful, because things have, stakes are now higher, danger is a lot more real, because I think that, I mean, I don't know, Jerry could take you, I mean, I doubt this is the thing, I don't, if he takes you in, we can't, we don't know where he lives. That's the problem, but I don't think, I don't know, right now he's got a burning reason to fucking hate us. And a burning reason to hate me. So, whatever the weather, it's still going to be rough. But I mean, regardless of that, even if we're going to bring it.
Sorry for interrupting. What happened with the interrogation? Like, why would he have a reason to really hate you? Was it, how bad was it?
No, I didn't do anything to him. I did barely nothing. I actually asked him if he wanted to come willingly. But he doesn't like me, and obviously, I understood that. I mean, he tried multiple times asking, I didn't see you here, he wanted me to leave him be, but I had to bring him back to the castle. From what he told me, I'll relay the information to you. Apparently Julie is dead.
Dead?
Apparently. Now, I'm a little bit suspicious about this. Because it's the reason that Jerry gave me was the exact same reason on how Jack died. Jack went up to, they all went up to the military base to fight a field transceiver, and he was swarmed by infected. It's the exact thing that he said for Julie. I ran it past Jaeger, and Jaeger said he was lying.
I don't know.
Also, I've got a sneaking suspicion that if Julie was gone, I wouldn't have found Jerry in the first place. He would have hid himself properly. Because he was driving a car down the road. I didn't even know they had a car. I mean, he also told me where they're getting these cars from.
Oh.
And one can hazard a guess that they're getting these cars from Phoenix.
Oh.
Shit. Jerry, told me all this and that, but we're not working for Phoenix. It's not like that. He's threatening us. He's holding us at gunpoint, and he did give me some examples where Phoenix shot at them, beat Jerry up, but then Jerry mentioned that he gave them a car.
I was on the radio to Phoenix, and he's an interesting character. He's completely insane and evil, absolutely, right? Did you hear it?
I listened in the whole time. I didn't say anything just in case it compromised anything.
Nice. Okay, cool. So yeah, he did mention that the last time he saw them, they were alive. So, and I have a feeling that he's the type of person that if he'd got them working for him, he would have gloated about that. That's what I feel like. He would have been all like, "Oh, your little friends are hanging out in my mansion or whatever," and tried to tempt me in, because he was trying everything he had to tempt me to talk to him and meet with him, and I was not gonna do that, especially not alone. I'm not completely fucking silly. But I just felt like it didn't sound like that they were really close from like just the way that he went on. He didn't even seem like the thought of them working for him didn't seem like anywhere close to his mind even. Do you know, that kind of way? Like, it's not like he was like deliberately avoiding it either. I don't know. I want to have hope that they're not, you know, that kind of way, like, because they are my friends. I want to hope that they're not working for him. I just want to figure it all out. you know, like, and I'll see how the conversation goes when I meet with them. I just don't know how it will go.
Yeah.
Your friend. Well, Joey has a nice opinion of the people of the castle.
Yeah.
Well,
he said
okay, let me say, Jerry being a friend is kind of a stretch. I mean Daniel and possibly Julie, but I don't know about Jerry. I like Jerry, but I don't trust him. He's a fucking addict and he's a liability. But I still don't want to see him dead.
Same thing that I do.
Yeah, I don't want to see him dead. You know?
Neither. I mean, he hasn't wronged me. I mean, right, he's done a lot of bad shit. The one that's pissed me off at the moment this time is Daniel, because I saved his fucking life. I don't care what reasons he has.
See, that's the problem. Yeah, like, I know that he probably did it from a good place. He does everything from a good place. He just puts his foot in it. I really wish people got Daniel, man. I really wish people understood him the way I see him.
Maybe because he doesn't give us the time. Everyone else views him as a bossy.
He is a bossy little git.
But
he's a bossy little git.
Yeah.
Like, I know he is.
And the problem is he's not good at being bossy. He's not good at leading, and people have realised that.
No.
I think the introduction of myself and why he doesn't like me is because I've taken his position and I'm doing it. Well,
but
everyone prefers me than him.
He listens to people that are more competent than he is, though, and he'll actually go to them for advice. Like, he followed Jaeger around like an apprentice. And he has a lot to learn. He has a lot to learn. But, like, I mean, do you actively dislike him to his face, or do you try and teach him and bring him along? You know, that kind of way? Like, is there maybe a little bit of responsibility for the tension on you two? Because I thought you were a little mean.
Well, I am a little mean to him, but that's just because of the way he acts to people. And the first thing he told me was this, when he was head of security team. Well, when he was joint head with me, and, you know, the whole situation with George and all this, right? He told me that he wanted to lock Joseph in a cell because Joseph talked back to him. He said to me directly that if there's no respect between myself and others in the security, well, if there's no respect, then what's the point of having a security team? That's when I knew I didn't like him. Because I mean, he's a bloody adult, right? We're all adults here. I can't deal with that. That's not how you lead. You don't lead with an iron fist, you don't do that. You listen to everyone else. I think he got the position and it went to his head. He wasn't ready for it. And then when I started to put my toes in and step on his toes, he didn't like that. And yes, I got rude to him. But that's because I couldn't agree with what he said. After a guy says something like that, I mean, I've known people like that. I've served under people like that. I know it's not fun. Forgive me if I didn't give him time, but you got to understand that when safety is what we're trying to do, I can't work with that.
You're fair enough.
Can't let someone do that.
Yeah, no, I know. I tend to have this thing where I want to believe so much that they can be better that I will like pour a lot of my heart into helping them become better. And I know that just not everybody has the time or the patience for that, and I completely respect that too, you know what I mean? Like sometimes I feel like I've you know, I don't know. Like sometimes I feel silly for how much I hope Daniel will come along.
Well, the thing is, you shouldn't feel silly, because everyone is different, everyone looks at things different ways. I'm just not a very patient person.
That's okay, yeah, you know, I've nothing but respect for that. That's how you get shit done, you know what I mean? You can't. I have a different role than you in a situation as well. Like, you know, you're a tactical commander. You're a different kind of, like, I'm a me.
Don't discredit yourself. I told you this when you left. You shouldn't do that. You're braver than most of the people inside the castle, because you're going out alone doing all of this. But don't get me wrong, right? Like, I understand that, you know, you got a soft spot for Daniel because you've known him longer. I simply haven't.
Yeah.
I'm sure if I knew him longer and I gave him a chance, well, if he didn't do that, things would be different. Because I firmly believe that if Daniel didn't handle that situation on that party night, George would still be in the castle. something would have
Yeah.
been worked out. But
Losing a
nevertheless, we
doctor's
gotta.
not a fucking. Although we were all talking about fucking getting rid of him. Has anybody heard from him? Is any alive or dead? Do we know?
No, no.
Well, okay.
Jerry still thinks he's in the castle, so I think that he's kicked it. At this point, there's no way we can. I mean, last time we even thought about him was the went to Skillicy Island, and there was evidence that people had moved on the island. And we were back on the crew of the boat. I went there with Jaeger, Elias, we were there too. Yeah, except went under a different name at that time. But it was me, you, and Miller and Jaeger. We all went there, but there was signs of movement. There was a broken fence. Fence had been broken through. So he's
Interesting.
anyway somewhere on that island. But I don't know. It's
I
things
don't-
have just gotten downhill, and
Yeah, I don't have a huge amount of confidence in George's survival skills. I'm going to be completely honest with you. The man had lady hands. Come on.
I mean, he was a doctor, right? So I'm not trying to. Yeah, that's why I say that he's probably done from now, which sucks because even if we all didn't like him, he was very, very, very useful.
I have the complete opposite opinion. I did like him, but I knew he was useless.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought, well, he's a doctor. I was like,
He's a
PhD,
doctor.
He's probably.
He's a doctor, but he's also a fucking addict and a messer and prefers to play with people's minds than, like, actually do any work, I think. He
wow.
I think he realized early enough that being a doctor did give him that kind of immunity and rode it as far as he could, doing as little as he could for as long as he could. And I laughed because I have to laugh. I just thought he was funny. He was funny. Like he wasn't stupid, but he was like
You're not
manipulative.
Like as I said, I knew him for a grand total of like 5 minutes, so there is that. And that's the thing. I knew all these people we're talking about. I have not known them as long as you have, Steph. So you have a different outlook on all these people. I see, and also I just look at things in a very terrible way. I have a habit of that.
No, you're fine. It's useful. Hypervigilance
Just
in
wake
this
up
world
and
is
I'm like, right,
not insane.
lovely. Another bad thing's happened. Awesome. This is how I'm feeling lately. I'm waking up and there's something going wrong every single day. But I'm hoping and I'm pushing as hard as we can that we can make that castle into something great. Outer wall's done. There's loads of space for people to move in. We can create something good, rebuild, maybe something. Something. I don't know, anything. But people that just want to cut that down because their feelings are hurt or they don't like how you're doing things. Why can't people just leave and leave politely? I mean, to be fair, that is what Julie and Jerry have done, and it's not my... Jaeger wants them. That's what I'm saying. There is a chain of command. And I know you probably look at me like, oh yeah, look at the good little dog doing his orders, but it's what I do. I have to, I don't know, otherwise Jaeger's nothing. If he doesn't rely on me, or if he can't rely on me, he'd have to do everything himself, and that puts him in danger, and I can't let that happen.
Honest to God, I this doesn't go beyond this room, okay? Because Jaeger is a truly good friend of mine, and I have a lot of affection for him and respect for him. But I have had issues in the past with Jaeger's tactical ability. When we were at the school, like, I don't know, like, okay, let me set the scene. Bright floodlights, ground floor room, nighttime, completely open windows on 2 sides, like that, and they were just sitting in there chatting. And then he let you guys in, and nobody had any weapons pointed on yous. You know, which is something that, an example that I can draw on that you've seen as well. And I told him once that he was definitely the best man out of our group for the job, because it was the truth. but that was a low bar. You know,
Right, I
like
mean,
he needs yous. He needs yous, and like you know, like I appreciate your presence in the castle. I think yous provide a lot of structure and professionalism that we needed. You know, like I don't think Jaeger's training is in the same kind of stuff. I don't know, or either that or he's just too overconfident sometimes, and he thinks he's Superman. But I'm very very
I
fond of
do
him.
get a hint of that sometimes.
Mm,
No, as I said, it's good to see the imperfections in people.
mm,
It's very good. In fact, that's what like most people should do. No one is perfect. And when I look at Jaeger, I can definitely say that he's not perfect as a leader. He's not the best leader I've had. He's not the best leader I think that you know is around. But it doesn't matter. He's Jaeger. We all know Jaeger. He all brought us together. That's it. That's all I need to leave it at. Yeah, he doesn't. Sometimes he makes questionable decisions, and sometimes he says very questionable things. You know, he talks about taking people to Disneyland. Yeah, I kind of just clock out of that conversation. But still, it's you
Disneyland.
know, it's
I don't want to know.
it's what he used. Yeah. Yeah, when he starts talking about his past, I just, as I said, I clock out that conversation. I'm not.
Mm.
It's not for me.
How's the dynamic of
But
things now that Sin and he are kind of like openly together and whatnot? Like, has that affected things?
probably, I mean, obviously it probably is. I think Sin probably gets a better word in, but that's just the way things are. I think. I mean, he can do what he wants. Well, I say that, but you know, in terms of relationship, I'm not going to tell him that you shouldn't be with someone because it hinders your ability to lead fairly. Like, no, because I understand that in a world like this, probably brings great comfort to have someone. You know?
Mm.
Right? You know,
Of course. Of
he's
course.
a lucky guy for that, right?
Mhm.
But the problem is that yeah, Sin probably does affect his ability to think straight, and I know that he does get emotional about it.
Mm.
I can see that in him. I can see he's one of those guys, which is fine. A lot of people are, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing, but the dynamic is fine. Sin has been sleeping for a long time, so that's been alright.
Oh.
But I mean, how things are. I mean, I dropped some research on her death the other day. Never heard anything back about it. Guess I'll just go fuck myself. But you know,
She has been through a lot. Like, she probably needs some.
I know she has. I know she has. I'm only taking the piss.
No,
I can
you
take
can
the
get.
piss
You can
'cause
go
we-
ahead. 100%. Yeah.
Cheers. Thank you for giving me the approval to take piss.
Yeah. No,
Um,
seriously. Like, because I give a shit about everybody. Do you know that kind of way? Like, I care about.
Yeah.
You know, like, I don't know you particularly well, but I have had a vibe, both you and Miller. I like the pair of yous. You know.
I mean, I don't know how anyone can like Miller. Miller's a bit.
I
bit
think
odd.
he's lovely. I
But
think he's so lovely. He needs to talk more. I like Miller. I had a good. I don't know. I just. Do you ever meet somebody and you're just like, friend? Honest to God,
I mean,
I'm so childish. I know I'm
that-
childish, but I just have sometimes there's just like a click and I'm like, okay, I have to look after these.
Well, I mean, the thing is, I've known Miller for like most of my life. That's why I call him a twat, and I hate him so much. I hate him with every fibre in my body. I hate Miller. But I love him. So. But that's just how things are.
I love that. I love
So
that.
he gets on my ass, I get on his. It's just how things go. But I understand what you mean about, you know, you care for everyone. Like everyone inside the castle, I don't know them all too well. I don't need to, but they still live in the castle, and it's my duty to protect those people in the castle. I had a conversation with Jerry, and it was about because he described the situation about being telling the information to Phoenix about where we live. You know, that he had a gun to the back of his head, and that he wasn't going to die for anyone in the castle because he didn't care for anyone in there.
Oh shit.
And at value, I can understand that. Of course, it's wronged us, and that's the different point, right? That's the whole reason why we need to find out. And me personally, I don't want to do anything to Jerry. We just need him to get to Phoenix. That's the whole thing.
It's worth staking
he
out
asked me,
Novo.
Yeah.
if you
It
want to
is,
try and
it
find
is.
him. Because he was all over that fucking town. Like, I couldn't not find him.
Yeah.
I mean, he drove right past me and didn't pay me any mind.
Jesus. See, he's trying this whole
Multiple times.
nice guy act as well, so don't fall for this bullshit nice guy act. He's like,
Well, no, I know who he is straight away as soon as we find him. I've got one thing to say to him only, and I wanna get inside that house of his, and I wanna know what the fuck is in there.
it
Plus, I
did
wanna take his car.
also. Oh, yeah. Sorry. But it did also open up a potential avenue. This I am less willing to do because it would mean me directly being bait. But he did want to meet up with me alone. Now, I've already kind of made it very clear that I would not do that. But we could kind of manufacture some sort of circumstance. Like, I could say that I'm injured or starving or something like that. And be like, he's the only person nearby that I know. Might be able to finagle it. And get him somewhere that we had staked out with a bunch of people. That church in Novo comes to mind because it's like isolated, easy enough defended, and it's got like trees all around, so we could have people flanking too.
Oh, we should. Oh, that's something I have to start drawing. That'll take some. I've got a lot of faith in you, Steph. That might be the line. Might be getting a little bit closer to the line there, because that's putting you straight as the target. And if he at any point grabs hold of you, puts a gun to your head, we can't do anything to him.
Yeah,
And that's the problem.
I don't want to
I mean,
die.
we could catch him. He could, yeah. I don't want you to die either, right? But he could also just start. He sees other people. He could immediately just raise his gun at you, and then we can't do anything to him. Yeah, have to be as quick on that trigger. And I mean, I'm very fast, but I don't know how quick he is.
Chances are quite quick in his line of work.
Yeah. Skinny does bloody case files from fucking Peter. I need to read. I need to figure out who this guy is. Probably tell me a whole lot of nothing, but still, I need to read.
There's case files, is there?
Yeah, Peter said that he has some here actually, but they're in the shed out back, and we don't have a code to it.
Oh. Where the fuck is
Peter
Peter?
said he would drive me here. Oh, he's asleep.
Bastard.
Yeah, I told Peter that I'd drive him here so we could get his stuff, and we'll go with a full escort, so in case Phoenix does show up, we'll be able to fight back. Because he said he's got all sorts of things on Phoenix here, case files, documents, things like that, and that helps me because at least if I can have an idea of who I'm dealing with. Because right now I don't know who this guy is. It's at 1 minute I think he's a super sneaky special operations type of guy, and the next minute he's gloating to people over the radio and trying to ram the side of a church. I don't get him. He doesn't make any sense to me.
He seems like a psychopath. I'd say he was always like a renegade in whatever field he was in. He's a dangerous man, I think.
Wow.
He tried every single and I wouldn't say I'm any kind of expert because I'm not qualified in anything, but I have had a lot of experience in and done a lot of research into manipulation and narcissistic traits, and he fucking pretty much displayed every single one of them. As soon as he realized that he wasn't going to get one over on me, he dropped the nice guy act completely and started talking about, I think, popping people's eyeballs out of their skulls and things like that. So he's legitimately pretty high tier insane.
Alright, so yeah, good.
So that, I mean, then you start getting into like the profile of a kind of a what do they call it? It's not megalomania. Histrionic. It's like histrionic personality disorder. I don't know if that's still a real diagnosis. That might be outdated and I might be seeing something terrible, but it's that kind of thing where they are like melodramatic and they have to like make everything this like huge deal. and he just ticks a lot of boxes for me on that, which convinces me that he's not only is he dangerous, but he's also unpredictable and theatrical. So we have to be careful.
That actually helps. That actually helps quite a lot. Theatrical's a good thing. That means we can lure him out. He will want to do something like that. But then that means if he's a psychopath, he has nothing to fucking lose. He'll just do whatever he can, just because he can. And
Put me down in a heartbeat.
So
yeah.
None of us want that. So we'll have to think on something like that. But time being, Elias.
Yeah.
You know your operation is now to infiltrate Phoenix, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you still think that is possible? Do you still think you could get in?
Actually being by his side and working with him, no. But getting inside and at least getting a better profile on him, I think it's possible.
Yeah. Alright.
I mean, it puts me in danger, but so far the people he's tortured, he hasn't killed that we know of.
Yeah.
That's true.
That's true. I know you're very capable, Elias, so. But I've got a secondary objective for you. Because obviously the nature of Steph's operation, the threat's a little bit higher now. If you could maintain kind of either not a steady contact, but if anything goes wrong, Steph, and you're unable to contact us, try and reach Elias, because the chances are he'll either be in your area or closer by.
Yeah,
than
cool.
The rest of us.
We did actually
I'm
meet
always
briefly.
patrolling the north, so.
Yeah. We met briefly and agreed upon a dead drop. So I don't know what direction I'm going in though, because I can't go back to Novo. I kind of came around this area. I have a compass. But I don't know what way to go now, because I don't feel safe around Novo on my own, and I don't think Jerry and Julie are there, if Julie's even still alive.
I don't think they are. Jerry was coming from the south. He was coming from Cherno Electro. So if we maybe head further down south, you might find him, because that's where I ran into him with the car.
Okay. Cool. Good lead. Thank you. Alright, nice one. Hell yeah.
That also puzzles me, because why the fuck is he so far down south?
Get as far away from us as possible.
Phoenix did also say that his boss would be like well out of radio contact of Novo, which got me to thinking. I was like, okay, so he's off site, but like how far off site?
I fucking know where it is. I've known it, right? So okay, it's this outpost in Starry Yard. I've been banging on about this for as long as I've been here. That's where we thought Phoenix was originally at, right?
Okay.
But then he wasn't found there. There is a building, a large building, Cherno Russian stuff all over it, massive hospital, gated up completely. It's by Starry Yard, outside the military base Tissy. It's a huge set of medical buildings, 2 massive ones in a massive compound, with a one-way entrance and a gate and a watchtower that's currently locked up. My guarantee is that's where this doctor is, but he's not shown his face there because Phoenix is still around. I think as soon as we get to Phoenix, we'll be able to pull the names and either codes or whatever information on this doctor who lives there. This isn't confirmed, but this is just a big suspicion, because if we're looking for some doctor who is Phoenix's boss, or we think so, well, a massive hospital complex with Cherno Russian stuff listed all over it, I think that's a strong lead.
Yeah, I'm surprised that this hasn't been a bigger deal.
Oh, well, I brought it up to Jaeger the first time I got here. That's the thing.
And Jaeger has not moved on it at all. Have they gotten any closer to building the zombie pens or anything that they have planned?
Zombie pens? What the fuck?
There was a plan a while ago between George and Sin for us to build some corrals to try and get some zombies for testing. This was like ages ago.
We did capture one. We did capture one at one point. I might have killed it accidentally. But we did manage to get it in the cell, and they did manage to get samples on it and things like that. However, there was a hysteria. The cell was open too long, and I just thought nope, and I had to kill it. So yeah, that's what happens when the doctors are allowed to get in too close. But
Hmm.
That was one of the stalkers, one of the more newly turned infected.
The smart ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, I
Well,
thought
it
I heard
was
one.
quite
Oh,
strange.
fucking thought I heard one the other night. Turned out I just had my radio on in the rain and I couldn't fucking. I swear to God, man, it scared the living
Wait,
bejesus
you
out of me.
hold on. What was the
It was
what was
there
the
was a
sound
man on
made
the
on that?
radio. It was like a like a zombie sound, but then he was
Thomas.
talking.
That's Thomas.
Who's
That's
Thomas? Who's Thomas? Oh,
He's okay. Thomas Lankin. He's a bit of a crazy, but overall, I don't think he's a. I mean, just keep your distance. He's a bit terrifying to be around because he has he's you know he's lost a little bit, right?
Kind of explained a
So
bit of it to me.
yeah,
He
okay.
just did a lot of drugs, apparently.
Oh, acid or
yeah.
something.
I mean, I once spoke to him and he did say that he called them ticks. Um, and apparently when he came to the castle when we had him in that cell, we did have him in a cell. Bad luck for us. That was Daniel, not me. They brought him in and they put him in a cell, and he was doing his kind of laughing, not being able to speak a full sentence, kind of sounded real primal. Then, you know, since then, I always keep running into Mr. Thomas. We formed quite a bond. I gave him a radio in case he wanted to contact us. Well, he can form a sentence a lot better now. Like Elias, you've been able to have conversations with him, right?
I had a very riveting conversation with him.
The only contact I've had with him was that time on the radio, and I assume the scribbles over my poster was his as well. I did notice that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Yeah, he's been leaving artwork around the country.
Oh.
Yeah, he likes to scare people sometimes. He's done it to me quite a few times. Yeah.
He's just
But,
scaring
yeah,
though, right? He's not like. Is he just being weird?
No.
Or is he dangerous? Oh shit. Okay, alright, I'll be back in a minute. Hello. Sorry, I've been here for ages. Shit. I forgot because my TV was off that everybody could see me. I hope I didn't do anything embarrassing. Shit. Oh, I've been leaving these guys.
Is the I usually just went into places and, you know,
Spread the word.
try and get cushy with some interesting individuals, people in power, and undermine them from within.
Holy shit.
I
When?
learned.
What's that?
Thought he was
Yeah,
telling you
I
how
was
he
gonna.
gets cushy with people.
That's interesting though. What people? Who are you undermining?
This was years ago. I was actually hoping to catch you for a bit before we all left, and I'd kind of explain a lot of the things that I spoke about when I first met you, saying like, I think I said to you, "You're lucky I met you as me, not as John."
Yeah, that was unsettling.
Yeah.
Yeah. I do
What
miss
does that
John,
mean?
however. I like John.
Do you want me to
John
go
was a
through it?
nice guy.
I'll go through it. These guys have all heard it.
They've heard
John?
the it was. Wow, go
John
on,
French,
I'm
mate.
not going to speak.
Don't gotta use the diff fucking accent there.
Oh Jesus!
Yeah,
Yeah, that's why I
who?
like John.
Whoa! Holy shit! Where the fuck did that come
Yeah,
from?
I do it all the time.
He had me
Yeah,
completely
exactly. There's a
fooled.
lot going on.
First time I met Elias was as John, and he was speaking to me like that. We would, bonding over, the local English stuff, things that two people from the Isles would know, and then turn around, you're having to sit down with Jaeger, and you start speaking in very, very, very natural American accent, and I lose my bloody mind. You had me completely fooled.
Yeah, that's
I've
crazy.
lost it, but
Yeah, I can go through it with you. If you
I'd
want
like to know,
stuff.
yeah, no, because you've been a bit of a mystery to me. I don't really know you, but like, I kind of just sort of went on the hinge of you being from the castle and hoped for the best, that kind of way. But it'd be good to know, yeah, who you are.
I made a note. It was one of the few days I was in the castle, and I kind of made the plan as soon as I got in that I would leave eventually. But obviously I got closer with the people inside, and I figured if I wanted to stay, they needed a confession. Who I really, really was. I wasn't this John French character. I'm really Elias. And I wrote it all in a note if you want me to read it out to you.
If that helps, yeah.
It's obviously given as a confession, so I guess it's time to come clean. For the past however many years, I've been working for a small organization called The Dream. It banded together as an activist group against the, big wigs controlling the masses. We demanded change well before the world fell apart, but it would be fair to call us opportunists. We took the fall of greater mankind as a way to make those changes. At first it was medical care for all, and an alliance of all the countries of the world to band together to help each other. But alas, the storm took that dream further and further away from us. What I have said is true. I don't know why I am here, but my training demands I protect my identity. But no longer. My name is Elias Lowe's. I work as an on-field operator, one of the few activists with formal military training, and with what the organization taught me, you could call me a spy, but I have no one to relay my information to. John French is one of the many aliases I've went by, but this is firmly in my past. My only concern now is survival of the greater world. People who deserve it and are willing are the ones I wish to protect. I'm sorry for not being truthful, but I feel comfortable now revealing this to you, my comrades. Veritas Eternius, so mors in Eternium.
Holy shit.
That's the gist of it.
Nice, man. That's...
I'm very happy you came clean in the end, Elias, because, even if you were John French, and I suppose you could say I prefer John French. That was only because of the but still, because you're Elias now, it doesn't take away from the fact that we've done a lot. We've gone far. I mean, we brought you in, myself and Miller. We pushed for Jaeger to come have a chat with you. We took you out on many runs. I remember the first time we looked for helicopters, things like that. So whether you're Elias or you're John, you're still part of the castle, and you're one person I trust a bit. And I'm glad that you got military training. Because I was a little bit confused when you started shooting very well. And what was John as well? Well, he was a criminal, right?
He was a gangster.
He wasn't very good at using weapons, right? Or guns. And then I see you hit these
I
very
explained
good
that
shots on some infected.
I think I made a story up. The only time I ever, as John, used the gun was the one time I got convicted, which was an armed robbery, and I was using a double-barrel shotgun. So that was realistically the only experience John had of weapons.
Yeah, not an AUR that you were using when we went out with Jaeger to the island, and I heard back-to-back headshots on the infected. I was like, hold on a minute, hold on. This is a bit strange. I brushed it off. I didn't say anything at the time because I was like, oh well, I'd rather have him on my side, but I didn't question it. And then, later then we came back and you gave us the rundown. So, but I'm glad you're firmly with us, Elias. It's good to have you. Very valued member.
Yeah, that's a very particular skill set, man. That's pretty fucking interesting. I appreciate that. That's cool. Yeah.
I'm happy that our code words are kind of going with it. Desmond was this alias that I created that I was going to use for Phoenix, but time going on, I feel like it's not going to be as useful. I might actually be more useful just being myself when I meet him.
Yeah, it's strange, isn't it?
This
It's
is
hard
too
to
much
know
of a
what
wild
you're going to
card.
say in the moment. Like, everything depends entirely on how they approach the conversation. Like, I don't know. I got caught on the back foot when I was talking to him. I was like, this dude. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of similar when I ran into Jerry. I don't know why I was chasing him in the car. I just was. I just chased him over fields and through towns.
You wanted to know what's going on. Oh shit, he cried, and he's okay.
He knocked himself out in the crash.
Jesus.
Yeah, he's okay. I woke him up.
Okay.
He was out like a light when he went into when he crashed. He spun out, slid sideways into a road sign. He was knocked completely out. Door was ruined. Fender was ruined on the left side of the car. But he was all right. He needed a second to, gather himself, but yeah. And it wasn't like I had him at gunpoint the entire time. I just had my gun out. But he knew the nature of the conversation. He knew how things were gonna go. But didn't harm him at all. Didn't hurt him at all. Because I'm not like that. I'm not. It's not the way I do things. Well, I have, but that's different. And I got lots of stories locked away in here.
Circumstances differ.
Want to hear them. Yeah, they do differ.
God, I feel very underqualified now.
Oh, don't you ever say that, right? I remember what I told you when you went out. I was like, I'm very proud of you because you are doing a lot more than everyone else in there.
Oh,
man. You went out there and you're doing basically what you're doing now. I'm not even doing that. No one else is besides you. I mean, Elias is, but
Elias is, yeah.
This is literally what he's done.
Ah, cool.
This is why there wasn't a grand conversation with Elias because I suppose Dan didn't really give much shit because he didn't know him. But Jaeger and Daniel blew quite a fuss. But I knew at all times that you would have been more than capable for this sort of thing. I mean, you've shown it. All that quick thinking, ran away from Phoenix. I mean, yeah, it was Phoenix and you run into him. Probably not the best thing to happen. But regardless, you got yourself out of those situations and I'm happy you have. Yeah, made my heart drop when I saw those notes reading that, I met Phoenix. I was like, oh, shit. However, you're alive and you're in here, which is why I'm a little bit better now. So.
I was about to do something really fucking stupid, though. I was about to try and clear Gorka on my own. It was going, but then I got in contact with you guys, and yeah, but the only reason I was going
dropped
in there is
Gorka.
because I've got no fucking battery. I'm running low on my transceiver battery.
Right, let me give you a few.
Small ones or big ones?
Give you a quick refill.
Oh, big ones though.
So,
No.
Car, right.
Well, why don't you swap that one for the car battery, and then as you're
Yeah.
driving the car, it'll charge the smaller one. The
Oh
one that hasn't that much charge.
shit! I
Yeah,
forgot
let me grab the one
about
from the
that.
car.
Nice. Here, take this one as well. Replace it with this one if you want. I think there's enough in it to get the car started.
Should be. If
Yeah,
not,
let's just
then we'll
run
just
it
swap
to
it with the one in here, and then we'll charge it when we get back on.
Sick. Oh, that's fucking great. Yeah, I was getting really stressed out about that battery. I was stressed enough to try and fucking clear a town. I was at least going to loot the edges of it. I don't know if I'd go through the center. Like, it's nuts in there.
Yeah, I've traveled down that way a little bit, and yeah, I only wanted to hit the police station, but even that was overrun pretty much.
It's totally overrun, man. It's nuts as a single person. Like, I just don't have the ammunition.
Oh, come on. I was traveling through. Oh, what's the town that's on the coast? Is it Novoselki? It's under Krasnostav.
Oh,
Traveling
I
through
wouldn't
there,
know
and I
that
almost
by
got
heart.
myself. Yeah, I almost got myself ripped apart down there. That was not good.
No, like, I haven't been close to being ripped apart yet, but I could have easily gotten that close today. Like, it's tight, it's packed, it's pretty fucking, yeah. Like, I haven't been outside castle walls much. Like, well, I've either been like in the pub, or in the school, or in the castle, the whole time. So I'm still getting used to being outside. But yeah, I wouldn't have tried to clear a town if I wasn't desperate, but this just fixes everything, so this is great. Thank fuck.
Something else interesting that came up, and I always keep my radio on when I'm moving around, so I'm catching a lot of the chatter that goes kind of around the country.
Nice.
There's some new voices I'm hearing. Some more people might have made their way here. It's none of our concern, but it could be something that comes up later on down the line.
New voices. What'd you hear? Anything concerning military personnel?
They sounded like locals. A lot of Russian accents.
Oh Lord.
Which I thought we would have heard them sooner rather than later, if it is locals of Chinaris. You should ask your friend Levy. You should ask Levy. He might know something about what's going on.
Lev, yeah. Problem that I have here is that I don't know. I was waiting for the day that this was going to happen, but you know we don't know a whole lot what's going on outside of this place, outside of Chinaris, and I was waiting that there was going to be an intervention of some kind by either. Because we can't be the only ones looking for these cures, these people. We can't be the only one. And there's probably people that are a lot stronger than us. And hearing Russians over the radio, I do not like the sound of that.
Well, take it for what it is. None of them sounded professional, and there wasn't any proper radio etiquette. They were just talking over the radio. It was just casual conversation. So I wouldn't take it as professionals. I would take it as I said, locals or civilians, which is best case scenario.
To be fair, I've intercepted Russian comms before. Well, I've heard Russian comms before. It sounds like people having a chat, I can't lie. They're not very professional, even back when the world was normal. But nevertheless, no, you're probably right. And if there'd be a lot more movement anyways, we'd see a lot more things. They wouldn't just put teams in there, they'd have stuff with them. So I don't know. It's not a fucking problem. Until they start knocking on the door, it's not my problem.
What's worrying me now is, for the first couple of days I was here, it seemed like they were trying to mobilize in some way. I mean, we were seeing was it American or Russian helicopters that were crashing near the castle?
It was a bit of both. It was a mix, yeah.
Seems like that's starting to calm down now. I don't know if that means that they're running out of munitions or what, but I don't know, it's starting to worry me a little bit.
Yesterday.
Yeah, we were. Me and Joseph were. My bet is this: is that okay? So Russian helicopters. That could be anywhere. It doesn't have to just be from Russia. Thing is, and the same thing with the US, but less likely. But those types of helicopters can be found in any country neighbouring Russia. They sell them all over the place. But if they've calmed down, that's mean that they're either running out of helicopters to send over here, or it's just not worth it. That someone is shooting them down, and that it's becoming too risky to fly over here with the shortage of helicopters that they have, because they can't just make new helicopters. That takes a long time. So
Did they
There
have
must
my
be
any
bet is
excuses
that
for
insignia?
deeper conspiracy.
no insignia. I look like standard American or Russian craft, probably used by. Actually, come to think of it, the Russian one. Fuck. Hold on. I need to rack my memory for that. There might have
To
been a
me, they
badge
both
on the
look the
side.
same. I just go by what is in them. Sometimes you find Kalishnikovs, sometimes you find M16. So,
Oh man, I've flown in American ones. They are not the same. Russian ones look like fucking school buses flying in the sky. American ones are a little bit better than that. But anyways, that's normally the case between. I ain't getting into that. Whatever. Regardless, it's. I think there was a fucking symbol on the side of the Russian ones.
Ooh.
Oh, it could have been a star. It could have been anything. If it's a star, I mean, we're shit out of luck. That could be fucking anyone, to be honest.
Yeah, you'd need a
every country
textbook,
must put a
like,
star on their flag.
yeah.
It could be China for all I care. I'm fucking no, it could be bloody anyone.
Yeah.
But you see, obviously the thing is that they have calmed down, so that means basically they're either running out of helis, they're running out of pilots,
Or they're running out
or
of
they're,
fucking bureaucracy and structure.
yeah, that's
It's,
that too.
mm,
I think the first thing to go would be
people.
pilots, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, not everyone can just fly a helicopter.
Yeah.
It's just buttons upon buttons. You're going, especially in the American ones, just buttons everywhere. I knew guys that flew, and way more qualified than I am. So I wouldn't know where to start. So I mean, the safest bet is that they're not coming, which means we're being watched less, which is a good thing.
Interesting, yeah. And
How
there is the video of Phoenix with those Russian military guys.
Yeah.
So maybe he's running out of
Oh,
people
shit.
too. Like, I don't know. Or Phoenix
Yeah.
or the doctor or whoever it was.
Yeah, I
I'd
don't know.
actually like to find that video if that's still something we have a hold of.
It's back at the castle. I'll be able to show it to you if you come back there at some point, Elias. It's graphic.
Wait, is this an execution? I thought
Yeah.
it was more like a friendly. Oh shit. Okay. Well, that reaches into a deeper conspiracy that I'm starting to kind of piece together. Is that if Phoenix is working for someone, are they the ones shooting down the planes and the helicopters? I mean, that seems like
That's
a
what I was
plausible
thinking.
idea.
Which means Phoenix has a lot more friends. Because to shoot down a helicopter, I mean, you can. I've seen it done. It can be done if you just shoot it out and you get lucky. It is possible. I've seen it done. However, you normally need something a little bit bigger, which scares me. Because if then Phoenix has other people, they've got bigger munitions, they've got more men, they have rockets, they could have, I don't know what the fuck they have, they could have anything, right? That puts us, where I thought it was just us versus Phoenix, all of us versus one guy, it's now changed, and I don't know. I'm having to consider these things, because I don't want to, do an operation like you said, Steph, and for you to go out and Phoenix show up with 6 guys, armed to the teeth. I will not know what to do. Because,
Yeah.
Not with the lack of people we've got.
yeah. I mean, we could pick them off, I'm sure, but the problem is, that it wouldn't be good for you, Steph. Because that's 6 people. It's bad.
If we get into a situation where there's like no other option, though, I'd give it a shot. If we're really pushed, like if
200%.
you know, like at the end of the day, I'm one person, and
Don't. No.
ah,
No. No. No.
you know,
No, that is. I know. I know what you're saying.
and you know I won't
No.
shake on it.
I know you won't either, but it's trains of
Man.
thought that I don't like thinking about.
Yeah, that's fair. Fair. If we get that far,
What's...
just
Yeah. Yeah.
you know,
We won't get that far.
hopefully
You know,
not,
maybe
man.
I'll run
Like
into Phoenix. I'll run into Phoenix like I did Jerry, just driving around, and there we go. End of the
that'd
day,
be
done.
fucking great, wouldn't it? Yeah, just fucking drive
Yep,
around
that'd be-
Novo.
that's lovely.
Apparently, make sure you have more men than he does. We have more cars as well. We could make a fucking pretty impressive presence around that city if we really tried, I guess. But will he be there
Yeah.
when we are? Does he know where we are? Can he
Mm.
see us come in and run?
I don't know if he'd try and run or just try and, you know. And the
Run
problem is
about.
managing a force like that is logistically is a nightmare.
Fair.
Not everyone's
I'd say it'd be-
a soldier. So.
Exactly, not everyone's a soldier. I'd say it'd be a good time now to start pushing for some kind of formal training for the civilians that live in the castle. Be a good time to start pushing for it. You want everyone to have at least a hand, or at least some kind of advantage if they're going against someone like Phoenix.
Yeah, Steph, if you were going to come back, I was going to say, do you want to start brushing up on skills of a better weapon, a better rifle? I can get you started on something, it wouldn't take too long.
What, like a big fast thing?
Oh, no. That for the starting is, it's no, I'm not going to just hand people AKs and just give them to them and tell that's a day, no.
Okay.
That would be a silly idea, but, you know,
Yeah, we're not African warlords.
Yeah, real African warlord, that's... I put the aviators on and everything, got the golden eagle, I'd be, you know, right there, but still, it goes from person to person, different people have got different experience.
This
These days can be a
fucking...
little different. Yeah, you're not American, so I don't know, you haven't touched a gun before, so...
well, I have held a handgun as a child because my stepdad was in the fucking Air Corps, but I have not shot one. That's literally it.
Alright.
But I've had plenty of practice now. Like I've took to it more than I kind of expected to be honest. My repeater kicks like a fucking mule, but I'm getting used to that too. I only really use it on wolves. I've been attacked like 3 times, but the 3rd time I was in a house, so I used my crossbow.
We could get you on something. SKS 5762, very similar to the repeater, but you don't have to cock it every time you shoot.
Oh, cool. All right.
Could even put a knife on the end if you really want to, yeah, you know, do things like that. But yeah, it's standard. We've got a few back at the castle, so I mean, there's a choice in front of you, Steph. You can come back to the castle and I can do some training with you. That'll take a couple days. It really doesn't take long. People think rifle training takes years. No, it doesn't. It takes a couple days. A week for something, big and heavy. But that's if you've got no experience. But yeah, we can get you started on something like that. You can have a scope on it too. You can, you'll be all set. It'll be a little bit better. Unsure if it kicks a little harder than that, because I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I've actually never shot one of those repeaters that have gone yet.
It's got big bullets. I like it. Makes me feel very safe, and
Yeah.
it's pretty too.
It
I am
is a bit
fond
of
of
an
it.
antique, but
Yeah, I'm fond of it. I don't know if I'd be shook off it.
Yeah, it shoots the same bullets as the piece of
I-
cheese I got on my chest. So
To be honest with you, I just don't want to be getting used to a new gun in a situation. Do you know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
used to this thing. I like it.
yeah. Well, I wasn't saying that you have to come
It'll
back. but if
fucking
you
blow
did, we can
somebody's
get you
head
started.
off too. It feels huge. I don't know. I would love to get weapons training at some point, but I'm kind of locked in on this now. I really want to get this done.
Yeah, no worries. No worries.
Sorry,
As
man.
I said,
No, I
it was
appreciate it.
Bloody hell. Don't have to apologise. I wasn't expecting a fucking apology. I was simply asking you. But still, I understand, right? You know, you're doing good out here. You've got that weapon all touchdown. I completely understand.
Okay.
I you know, right, as someone who's shot a lot of weapons before, I could probably have a gander at a lot of things. However, that doesn't mean I like everything, right? That doesn't mean I'm good with everything. I prefer, you know, I all my time in the Reg, I shot a piece of shit. The British military can't give you a good rifle to save your life. That thing sucked. Absolutely fucking sucked. So when I stopped and I left the military and I did things, privately through a company, they were, you know, saying you can choose what you like. I was like, excellent. Went straight for the American stuff. I will discredit the Yanks to my best ability. However, you guys make very good guns, and I really can't deny that. Way better than anything else that can be made. Germany's got you strong at some points, but America's got it locked down for the most part. So it's just how it is. Yeah. But anyways, talking guns, don't get me started. I'll go on for ages. But you know.
Oh, thanks though.
If you want to stay out here, that's fine. I'll look to everyone else in the castle for weapons training. Pretty sure everyone else uses sort of, you know, they got everything down. Sam uses an M16. Slightly unsure on how she can use that. However,
it might be worth.
I need to get Hans.
It might be worth even attracting that fucking horde. Because I know it sounds stupid, but one of the best things that ever happened to me was something that I completely objected to. They wanted to let off fireworks for our old friend John's, God, was he 70 or 90? I think he was 70. He couldn't have been 90. But anyway, it was the 70th. I'm pretty sure. I remember it now, yeah. But we wanted to let off fireworks down on the island, and we did. And obviously it attracted every fucking dead thing for miles around. And like that was where I kind of discovered that I was sort of better at shooting than I kind of expected to be, because I really wasn't thinking that I hit as many as I did, and I killed loads of them really quite efficiently, and I was proud of it. So I don't know. It might be worth it for the newbies, for anybody who's not used to using a gun, to just have some moving targets from a safe position, obviously.
Yeah, I put a new watchtower out there anyways. It's actually got a perfect view of one of the hordes.
Nice.
So I think that's a good thing. Another thing is that, yeah, I mean, we're still trying to think of a way to get rid of them plausibly. People have been thinking of set fire to the forest. It's a very silly idea. It's too wet. Can't do that.
Fuck that.
Set fire to the forest.
So wrong.
Yeah, exactly. See the shit that I'm dealing with? I'm joking. Right. But yeah, so it's right. The Jaeger wants to use the gas, since the gas makes them stronger. That science bullshit, I'm not listening. One of the thoughts that I had is that we get in the cars, we stick flares out the windows, and we just try and draw them away to somewhere else. But the problem is that's going to make anywhere that we draw those hordes absolutely inhabitable. We could draw them down the railway line, the ones on the river, draw them up to one of the towns. That could work. That could work. Shooting them all could work, but the thing is, they just keep getting back up, or more keep coming. So that's the problem. I mean, there's more now after Daniel decided to fucking blow open the fucking. He doesn't think. Regardless.
Shit, I mean, we're in a castle, you know. You could get a bit medieval with it. Let's say, if we have some people holding the gate, we drive them as close to the front gate as possible. And then we've got I don't know what they used to call them back in the day, but you get up on the wall in front of the gate. Let's have someone with some petrol or some gasoline, throw it down on them, light a match, and that's it. You get rid of them in one fail swoop.
I mean, it's not. We need a lot of gas. That's the problem. We'd have to take all the cars out, all the jerry cans that we have. Wait, we don't even have a gas barrel. Fucking. Wait, why am I calling it gas? Fuck off.
I have a theory that they're drawn to the activity, though, because the same thing happened down on the island. They kept getting closer and closer because of the noise and probably smell of humans. Like, I haven't seen anybody change the fucking cassette in that chemical toilet. Has anybody? Has anybody seen anybody do that? No. Like, I don't know.
You really should assign people to that. Taking out the old toilet.
Like,
It's not gonna be a fun job, but it's a job that needs to be done.
It's like fucking
Yeah,
day 3
well-
at Glastonbury in there, man.
Fucking blast us. Oh, right, but no,
But I
know
think,
what
but
you mean.
even
That's the
in
toilet.
as like a just to make better of a bad situation, even if they do keep coming back, just to get some target practice in, you know, because my main trouble was with moving targets. I was afraid that I wouldn't hit a moving target, and it made me really spooked to go anywhere or do anything. But then once the fireworks were let off, and I kind of had a bit of a chance to sort of shoot fish in a barrel, and like get my aim in, I feel a lot more confident out there now. Like, and I've fought off wolves and stuff. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean-
I think everybody's a bit comfy. Like, there could be something that happens sometime, and everybody panics and nobody knows what to do.
Well, that's why I gave everyone helmets in the castle. Well,
Is anybody wearing
Yeah.
them?
it's for emergencies. I'll go on the PA system when if something goes wrong. I say helmets on. Everyone puts their helmets on. It's if we're getting attacked. Standard drills.
Okay. Oh, sick! You're doing drills.
Yeah.
Nice.
So everyone's got one of these American helmets. Because I found some of the Russian ones. No. I'm not. No. Not subjecting you to wearing that fucking piece of metal on your head. No. Get some plastic, some good stuff. But yeah, I understand what you mean. I think it's not a bad idea. There's only a few people that don't know how to shoot something like, properly reliable. I think I need to get Hans on something big. However, I just feel bad because he's a doctor. He took his oath. He can't actually kill someone. He's not allowed to. I don't know. I don't know how well he sticks to that. I mean,
think
if I
self-defense-
make an oath,
Self-defense trumps all, you know? Like, if you're legitimate... And, I mean, I'm pretty sure that fucking medics in war will kill the enemy if they're about to fucking shoot everybody in front of them, you know? Isn't that how that works?
Yeah.
I don't think medics don't take the oath. I don't think.
Oh, do they not?
I don't know, but no, it's only doctors.
Yeah,
It's
we don't
the
need
end
a
of the
bunch of
fucking
Desmond Dogs
world.
around. Yeah.
Sorry. It's the end of the world, man. Like, I don't know. I tend to be a bit abrasive sometimes when, like, I'm like, you've got to do what you've got to do to survive now. You know? Like, I
Yeah.
have a friend, I hope you meet her, Ellie. When we first got here, she, like, wouldn't pick up a worm to put it on a hook. And I was like, you are a complete pussy princess. Put the fucking worm on the fucking hook because I have no patience. I'm like, you are going to die if you do not know how to do this. Learn now.
Oh, Lord.
You know? Like,
Sounds
as
like
a...
quite a laugh.
I mean, she's a great woman, and she did do it eventually. Like, fair play to her. She takes well to that kind of stuff. Like, we have a good back and forth. She's a good woman. But yeah, but you know, like that, I'd be the same kind of way with Hans. And I'd be like, this. You took that oath under completely different circumstances. You know, like there was a structure, there was a place to go to take an oath. There was records of such, and people that kept them. This is not the same as that, I don't think.
Yeah, no.
Is that
You are right. You are
harsh?
right in the end. I mean, because I share that same sentiment to people, I think. I mean, right. Not really allowed to say stuff like this, but a lot of people just need to grow a pair of fucking nuts on them. Everyone's talking about things like, oh, I don't like this person, so they need to leave the castle. You don't have to like everyone to survive with them. It's
Is
just
that
the bare
kind of stuff
minimum that we all-
happening?
No, but
Oh,
this is what I'm talking about with, before that,
okay.
Daniel and Joseph always used to get into fucking arguments. We sorted that out. I kept stealing shit from Joseph. That's besides the point. You know, I had problems with Sam, but we still got along, and that's why I was very happy with that, right? The whole thing with Julie and Jerry in the castle, they didn't like me, but I never said anything bad about them whilst they were there, because I just knew that, right, I mean, they're here, I've got to do my job and protect them, that's how it is. Same thing with George. I knew a lot of people didn't like George, but we still got to cooperate with him just because he's here. Because what? It's
Yep.
us humans versus what is out there. That's
Yep.
the whole point.
Yeah.
If you're getting your feelings hurt, I'm sorry, grow a pair of fucking nuts and take it on the chin. I can't say stuff like that, but it's...
You can, you fucking polite English fuck. Just say it.
Yeah, right, okay, then I will say it. Right, I won't hold it back anymore. You don't know how worried I've been around people. I'm way more... I say I'm way more worse shit than that, you know? Oh my guys, God. Anyways, enough of that. But you get my point, right? It's how things are, right? We just gotta truck on together as humans.
Yeah, take your fucking life in your hands and do something with it, you know, that kind of way. Like, I don't know, it's happy enough floating around, you know, happy families in the castle and, you know, building your gardens and, you know, it is, like, it's nice, but it creates, for me, a sense of acceptance of, you know, I don't know, if you're not actively trying to fix this stuff, then, you know, you've kind of accepted fate, and you're, I don't know, I want to see more fight out of people a little bit sometimes.
Yeah, no, I understand what you mean. But sometimes a lot of people, some people aren't good at doing the things that are required to fight. That's the main, this is the big one. I don't want to start conscripting everyone in the castle to go pick up a gun and go fight Phoenix. I'm not a king, you're not peasants. That's not how things are, right? I understand that not everyone is willing to do that. Not everyone is willing to look down the sights of their weapon and see someone, no matter how shit they are, to pull the trigger. It's hard. When I did it first time, I mean, to be fair, the situation surrounding it wasn't that bad, and I didn't really get hung up at it a lot, but that's because at the time, people I was fighting against, I don't know if I can say this, but they weren't considered people to a lot of the people I was with, you know? We all saw what they were on the news, we all saw what they did, we didn't like them, we all riled up, we were all angry, we all hated them. We all went in there doing what we did, and not everyone liked that, but a lot of people saw it like that. I knew a lot of people that saw it like that. A lot of Americans saw it like that. A lot of British guys did too. So I understand how it is, but not everyone can do that. Not everyone can take that. Not everyone can take that step, and I understand. And sometimes looking for Phoenix is right now. All that we need people to do is go out and start looking. And I understand that not everyone's comfortable with going outside the castle, but sometimes we are gonna. It's gonna be a time where we're gonna need you to get out, roll with us, because we're gonna need to go out in force, or we need to. I don't know.
Even if they're just there to be like a wall of meat, you know what I mean? Like fucking.
What?
Like a wall of meat. Not to be shot.
Please don't tell me
No,
you're talking about...
not
Yeah,
to
I
be
was gonna
shot,
say.
but to show muscle and to show not necessarily to actually have to fight, but just by pure force of numbers to prevent violence. You know, that kind of way, like.
Yeah, to show a force. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's yeah, and I know what you're talking about. A wall of meat had me fucking scared. I was like, oh,
It's a biker
hold
term,
on.
I think. I fucking said the totally wrong thing. Like, I remember the bikers were doing that at one point. Never mind. But, yeah, because I know meat shield connotations, and I heard it as soon as I said it, so I'm stupid sometimes. My bad.
So am I. It's alright, we're all stupid. It's just our big laugh. But, it's yeah. things get tough, and it's something that I'm gonna have to train people for. That's why the security team. That's why I need the people in the security teams to be capable of doing that thing that I was talking about, being able to take someone's life. I know it's grim. I know it's a grim prospect, but like, that is, especially with the people in security, that's what they've got to do. Everyone else needs to know how to fight, and I'm going to be working on that. However, people in security need to know how to. They need to not hesitate. And that's the whole thing. Right now, the entire castle's basically security, so fucking Marcus hasn't woken up or to return back from his bloody trip in a long time. And he might ask, why am I not worried about Marcus? It's Marcus. He could be out for 300,000 years and he'll come out with 3 barrels taped to his back. I don't know. He's just very good at that thing. Very good at that sort of stuff. But still, it's just man. Oh, a lot of things going on right now. Yeah. Alright, Steph, there's a few things in the centre room that if you need them, same with you, Elias, as well, if you need any of those things, feel free to take them. Joseph dropped them for you, if you're running short on a bit of things.
Yeah, nobody has a fucking leather kit by any chance to use.
Yeah.
I have that jacket with his back at the castle, Steph. You know, you want to take me up on that offer, I'll give it to you, but that, you know, as soon as you want to stick with your old one, that's a little bit...
I'm very attached. Hey, nice. Oh man, I've been looking dusty for so long. I changed my outfit because I didn't want him to fucking see me. Fuck.
Drip is gone.
I'm gonna take that can of food, by the way, unless you need it.
We don't need it.
No, take it. I've got wolf meat.
Oh, and Steph, take the
Not
smoke
my
grenade.
bacon.
I'd say take the smoke grenade too. If you don't have a place to put it, just.
If you don't want the pea shooter, that's mine. I'll keep that.
Oh yeah, no, take the pea shooter back. Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Yeah.
So Steph, you do have a compass, right? You're all set with a compass.
Yes.
You want a GPS?
No.
Alright, bloody hell. Just asking.
It would take me longer to figure out how to use the fucking thing than it would be to just use my compass like I always do.
Well, I mean, with the GPS, you kind of turn it on and then turn it off if you don't need it, so that's kind of how you use the thing.
That sounds like batteries that I don't have as well, so you can stuff your technology up your arse.
I mean, you need extra batteries?
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah.
Oh, you cracked me up. Oh.
Here, I can spare a battery.
Oh shit, nice, okay, cool. I don't even have room for the battery, and I definitely don't have room for the fucking smoke grenade, lads. Oh shit, actually, I got this 4-dial lock that you can have. I've been carrying that for no reason. Does anybody carry a Mark II? I have, like, 2 magazines for this.
Besides our lad, Thomas.
Oh, if you want to offer them to Thomas, you can go ahead. You can actually tell him it's from me. It was a peace offering if he ever comes across me in the wild, because I did roar at him on the radio, because I thought he was right beside me.
Wait,
and I was like, "Where are you?" I was way angrier than I would have been if I'd known he was on the radio, man. I think I might have spooked him, so I don't want that to come back and bite me in the arse.
Yeah, that's pretty fucking funny. Right, okay, if you've got a compass, you're fine then. Right, I'll take the rest of these. Shit, I can't take them.
You got plenty of bandages as well.
Yeah, well, I've got 1 bandage. I'm good.
Oh fuck.
No, I'm good. I'm good. I don't get attacked often enough to need it. And this coat means I never fucking get cut, man. This shit is armor. It is sick. I'm good. Trust me.
Yeah. Don't make a big fuss, guys. Otherwise you'll get annoyed.
I have a minimalist kit, alright? Okay? I have to fucking carry this fucking piece of shit thing around the whole time and still somehow feed myself.
Do you need any specific kind of ammo?
I might be running low on 357.
Ah, this is the one that I didn't bring.
Ah, it's
Right,
okay.
no, I can.
No,
I
I'm
can,
actually
I
not.
can spare you.
I'm doing
you.
okay.
All right, no worries.
All right, yeah, you know.
Fucking messing with me every 2 bloody seconds. I'll offer you something. You're like, oh no, don't worry.
No, you're good. No,
If
it
my
right,
sister's gonna
really.
give it
I
to
have
me,
enough.
he can go fuck himself, right? But no, all right, I'll give you some 357. How much you need?
No, I'm actually. Well, I'm good. I'm good. I have six in my gun and 10 left, so I am grand for another while. Like I don't shoot that often.
Cool.
Mhm.
All right, no worries.
Right. Yeah. All right, boys. I feel it wrapping up.
All right.
So south, you
Well,
say?
yeah. So, if you got your map open, I'll direct you because I can vividly remember when I picked the lad up. I shouldn't refer to him as that. But so I was going down by Rogovo, you know that kind of area.
Mhm.
Below the Starry Sobor, and then as I was approaching the road that goes up to Vishnoye, I saw him come up from the one that goes down to Chernogorsk.
Okay.
You know that long road in between those mountains down there that goes up from Cherno?
Mhm. Okay. Okay.
He was
I
coming
can
up
see
from
it.
there,
Yeah.
and then
Nice.
I drove him. Well,
That looks like a
as in,
nice
drove him
road.
off the road. I drove him off the road, and we went through all these towns, these back towns, all these fields, up by Vishnoye, down to Mogalevka, that town above Chernogorsk, and that's where he crashed.
Right.
There's no evidence of the crash anymore because we took the car.
Okay.
Because I had a bet that, because we did get a car stolen from us, but I made the decision that, well, if we're gonna get Jerry again, he might have gone back for his car. So we went back to go see if he was at that car. He wasn't, so we nicked the car anyways. So that we're back to 3.
Nice. Holy shit. So, oh, nothing. I was just gonna talk about fucking contour lines like a nerd. Like a nerd. Okay. I'm ready to go.
Well, you'd missed me on that.
Do you know
all my
map?
shit I did was
Oh,
electronic, so.
oh, really? Shit.
Well, I know little bits. I know what a contour line is. All right,
Yeah,
fine.
all
Right,
right.
but test me. Go on.
No, but I was just gonna say, like, I haven't been on that road, but it looks really nice from the contour lines. Like a nerd.
Yeah, it is. It's in the valley. It's in
Yeah,
the valley.
it's gorgeous. It looks really nice. Okay, I
It's
can't
a
wait.
lovely road.
That was.
Okay. Holy shit. Right, like, I need to get out of here. I feel like I'm losing my mind.
Right, yeah, losing your mind.
Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of it left already. Man, that chase was so scary. That was so scary, but I feel like I'm doing something now.
Yeah, well, I'm glad you feel like you're doing something, and I'm glad that you're safe, that one too. Because, as I said, shitting bricks when I saw those notes. However,
I could be better at keeping in
is that
contact.
your compass? Hold on.
That's my
Hold on.
No, you will not.
No. Yes, I will.
This is
one
mine.
is much better. This one is much better.
But this one is
much
mine.
better. Can you
Hey,
see
if you're not
everything on
taking
that
the
compass?
clean one, I'll
Open it.
fucking take it.
Give it to the man that wants it there now. Go on. Off you go.
Sick of that piece of shit.
Oh man.
Got him.
Missing you at the castle, bloody hell. Fucking hell.
Alright,
Oh,
okay.
Right.
Peace
you
out,
two
boys.
Stay safe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, make sure, do remember that 10 o'clock, right? Remember.
10. I try. I really try, but I'm often in the middle of something, or also I am dumb. But I will always try and I've been relatively good. I don't think I've missed many like full days where I wasn't like conked out asleep when I should have been on it, which is a me problem, and I'm sorry that. But my sleep schedule is uncontrollable and always has been, so I apologize for that.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Well, seeing you is gonna, if you don't respond in the next couple of days, it's fine. I'll know that you're in good hands. But still,
I'm
do
gonna
try.
organize. I'm gonna organize with Elias here now to get like dead drops and stuff going on. Because like when I can't get in contact with you, at least he can relay my shit. You know, if he's kind of hovering around.
Yeah, and then Elias, if you do wanna do like a pit stop back to the castle at any point, just fill me in on stuff. If Steffi is not on the radio at 10 o'clock because she's sleeping.
Nice pants, by the way.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
got that Jerry drip.
Really
Fucking
camouflage.
dreadful.
I look like Jerry now. Let's go.
On that
I've been wearing
note,
the same jeans since I got here, so.
alright, boys, I'm out. I'll see you when I see you. Churches,
Stay
pubs,
safe.
churches, pubs, and
Churches, pubs.
fucking
Fuck, we
thing.
didn't bring any spuds for the spud eater. Damn.
Das Spud Muncher. I'm going to.
Right, anyways, right.
That pub
let's
in that
all-
valley, the
let's
pub in the valley on the road, that's going to be my first destination for leaving a drop, okay? The pub in the valley on the road.
Right, loud and clear.
Yeah.
Cool.
Right.
Alright.
Sick, boys.
Promise me you're going to stay safe and you're not going to go run head first into Phoenix.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Alright, stay safe.
See you later.
We get a call from.
Oh, I didn't fucking hear that. I don't know if I wanted to. See yous.
See ya.
Yeah. That was a lot. That was a lot of overstimulation from like being alone for so long. I didn't even intend. Well, I don't. It's just typical that people hop on the radio as soon as I start streaming. You can't help it. People. I don't know if it's even possible to have something that is like pure not meta. And I hate like meta cases because they're so wishy-washy. Like, how much of it is even conscious if they have done it at all? And how much of it is just suspicion because it seems very likely? You know? Like, we've had situations recently with staff and well-known, like, whatever, but people who have been off stream running into moss, which is just pure coincidence. So like, how much like coincidences do fucking happen? Is that wolves again? You're fucking joking me. Oh shit, they're close. Where? Oh fuck. Ah, boys. Hell yeah! Hell fucking yeah! Hell yeah! Boys, thank you! Man!
You're right.
Oh yeah, I'm fine. Fine. Jesus. That was the worst shooting I've ever done yet. I was so not expecting that at all. Thank you. Holy shit, my heart, man. Thank you, boys. I'm so glad you hadn't left yet.
You all right?
Jesus. Yeah, I got bit. I got scratched up on my leg, but I'm okay.
It must be the mask.
What?
Not if you just that startled.
Oh
about
shit.
what-
Oh yeah. No, fuck. Oh, boys. Sorry. Jesus, I'm just in shock. Whoa. That was the worst shooting I've ever done in my whole entire life. I was
wolves,
so
alright,
panicked. I
wolves.
was not expecting them
Oh,
at all,
shit.
man. Whew. Thank you.
Yeah, the little fuckers have been getting quiet. Very
Yeah.
quiet.
Yeah.
They snuck up on me and Joseph the other day, but we got in the car, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm usually cooler than that, but I think it was just I was still kind of coming down off of the like being in conversation with other humans, which hasn't happened in a while.
Yeah.
I'm still like processing
but
that,
you're
and then I
alright.
was like, they're moving. Those are moving things in the field. Oh no, what? And like panicked, like I'm.
Alright, Breath in and out. You're alright. You're feeling good. You're all good. Nothing scratchy. You're doing fine.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Hey, I'm just happy you found dinner.
Yeah.
There you go.
They are useful for that much, at least.
Happy ending.
Whoa. There was only
Yeah.
3, like, it wasn't too bad, but I was scared. I'm still shaking. Yeah.
Take a breath. Take a breath.
Thanks, guys.
Fucking hell.
I feel like a fucking girl, but
No problem.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
really.
go on, shut up.
I
No,
needed
you were
that.
fine. You shot at them. Don't pull that shit. You did fine. I'm sure you would have tackled them all to the floor and kicked their heads in anyways, but still,
Yeah,
it doesn't
just
matter.
ripped them apart with my fucking teeth. Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
well,
Hey, they were
I'm glad
running
we got
away
it
when
in
we
time.
arrived.
Oh, do you
Yeah,
think?
they
Yeah.
were scared.
Yeah, tell everybody that. Remember, that's the main part I want people to remember from that story. Okay.
Yeah. Just a little tip though, a little tip to people in wolves. They don't like loud sounds. So if you do have a bang on, you do drop one and they'll run away.
Oh,
It's happened to me
really?
before. Yeah.
Nice. That's a good one. I'll swap you for the fucking
However-
smoke.
Well, smoke's just to let you know where you're at. So
Ah,
yeah,
nice.
give her one. I think I gave you one yesterday, Joseph. However, be careful because
want
you know
to swap?
how to use one, right?
I assume pull the pin, don't let the trigger off until I'm ready to throw it, and then fuck it as hard as I can away from me and look the other way. Cover my ears.
10 out of
No,
10.
you gotta look straight at it.
Hmm?
No, I only asked that just because I knew guys that don't know how to use them, and they're in the military. So I'm happy that you've told me that. But yeah, it won't go off unless the clamp is down. Once the clamp's released, you throw it and then it will go off.
Mm-hmm.
And don't look at it, obviously, duh. But unless you do want to blind yourself, it's a bit funny sometimes, I guess.
Fucking okay.
Cool
Fair,
guys,
yeah.
don't look at explosions.
Anyways, right, I'm just messing, right. Anyways, Steph, right,
Cool.
you know.
Yeah. All right,
Cool.
guys. Yeah, I gotta. Yeah, this is a goodbye again. But I'll put a dead drop in that pub. And I'm just gonna probably haunt the
Yeah.
radio for a little while. If I get in the south, I can probably use my little one more as well, which will save on the long battery. I'll try and only use the long range to talk to you guys.
Gotcha.
Alright.
Alright. Well,
Yeah.
Ready.
Peace out
Don't
again.
let the numbs bite.
Oh my god, that was just like, I hope that was a good sign and not like a really bad sign. Bye.
don't be saying that.
Bye.
Bye. Stay safe.
I gotta go set. I fucking could have twigged them wolves a lot sooner. I saw them. I was just like nearly didn't want to believe that they were there. I was not ready for that. And there's gonna be more. Yuck. Let me get out of the north. Oh my god, and I'm fucking hungry again. The funny thing was, and I meant to make a big deal of it at the start of the stream. Oh shit, I've had messages. We were talking about you earlier on. Of course we were. Oh. South. Going south. Alright. Yeah, no, we were talking about you earlier on. Hmm? I'm not going to tell you what we said. Well, you can imagine how it went. It's the same shit that always comes up. It's like, you know, I think you're great and that you need just some guidance, and fucking Moss just doesn't have any patience for it. And we're like different people and neither of us is wrong. And yeah, you're gonna see it anyway. I need to go south. South. Fucking thing. Moss said Daniel kind of smells. Right, on the road again. It's going straight as hell south. It's just like straight as hell south to fucking... Although that road is not straight south. That's southwest. I was angling that way naturally, wasn't I? Right. I don't like being out in these fucking open ass fields. Get to this little thing of trees. I wonder what time it is. Well, you're gonna watch the stream. I know you're gonna find out anyway. I don't know. This is the thing. Like, I want us to have streams and stuff, but then, like, whether you like it or not, it's gonna probably affect how you act. And I really wish it didn't. Like, even me, like there the other night, I didn't feel like streaming, and then I popped in on Boom's stream, and felt like wonky about the whole thing. I was like, I don't like it. Because it, like, it affects everything. Like, I'm gonna go back and watch, like, old stuff from ages ago. But staying up so current on it is, oh, fuck. Is kind of a little bit of a recipe for disaster, I think. I haven't watched any old streams in ages. I just meant that I want to go back and see, like, some of the stuff from the island, and, you know, like, see all the other perspectives of stuff that's, like, long over and doesn't really matter anymore. But it would be good to see. And some, like, classic moments, like, I still haven't seen Skinz' fight with Dark Trap, which I really, although I kind of did, but I want to see, like, the whole context and lead up to it as well. Don't watch any cams. Do I want to know why? Why shouldn't I watch any cams? Now I really want to watch some of cams. That boy better be following the rules. I'm gonna be mad. Don't, Daniel, that's not funny. I will strangle you, man. Why? Why would you say that? Oh, yeah, no, cam, like cam jam. Hmm. Ugh. Hi, Num. How are you doing? Daniel, if you have seen something that I should be concerned about, you gotta make a ticket, because failure to report a rule break is considered a rule break, right? I'm gonna pull that one, because I wrote it for a reason. Because if you see shit and you don't say shit, it all gets out of control. Oh, you and him are having guy talks. That's cute. Okay. Bromance for the win. Alright. Let me get across this fucking field. I hate fields. I'm going this way. I'm also right beside a road. Let's get across. South. Southwest. It's a toughie. Whoa. God damn it. I missed my tent. I'm annoyed about that. Fucking thing. Real funny. Ha ha. Fuck with me, Daniel. Ah! What shit ass town am I in now? Okay. Thanks, Daniel. Or pro. Or whatever. You fucking stay out of my trees. This is... Oh. Where am I? Bybor? No. Maybe? No. I was in Gorka. I've gone southwest. My real name is a secret. I go by many names. damn it. This fucking hunger thing. I have to kill a cow or something the next time I see one. You're going to blow my cover. Shush your mouth. Ah. Fucking cool. See, I hate this. I hate just sitting here and playing DayZ and talking on the stream. It actually annoys me. I refuse to participate in the guessing Wila's real name game. Why does this feel like Berezino? Everything always feels like Berezino, but this feels a lot like Berezino. It can't be. I disavow all of this. God damn it. Leave me in peace. Oh my god, it's near enough 2 o'clock in the fucking morning. I need food. Show some sass? I can't sass on command. I can't do anything on command. I can do loads and loads of stuff until somebody asks me to. I cannot cook and I hate cooking. I survive off of snack foods. But healthy ones. I do make fajitas every now and again. But like with a packet of spice, like I don't know what I'm doing. Please be enough to get me a fishy. I am very bad for spicy food. There is no way I would ever handle that shit. No way. I don't even get spicy Indian food. Yes. I am so not in the mood for this. I guess, I don't know, the rest of the stream might be pretty boring, guys. Okay, Num. Good to know. I don't really understand food that hurts. just doesn't appeal to me. I think I might call it there for another little while, lads, and just have a bit of fun playing DayZ without having to chat, because I am tired. I'm so tired, and I have some traveling to do, and I hate. Yeah, I don't know. Taking a break from streaming recently has kind of made me remember how much I like it. But at the same time, I don't want to miss any of the RP. But also, if there's not going to be RP, I'm probably just not going to stream, because it's like, it's just, it takes some of the enjoyment out of playing, I find, for me. Yeah, see, if I keep having to fucking, yeah. It's just, like, I don't know, don't really... I'm bad mood bitch lately, to be honest with you. Like, I just want to play DayZ. Yeah, alright. Peace out, guys. I'll see you all another time. Thanks for watching. And, yeah. Subscribe if you haven't. And all that. No, it's good. I'm getting off anyway. I'm just gonna go and chill for a bit. I've had a lot of my social bar is at a minimum at the minute as well. I'll be totally honest with you. Like, I only have a certain amount of talking I can do before I start losing my mind. Anyway, right, good night everybody. I love yous all. I do. I'm just a cunt.